Hi everyone, Cancerians. We're doing the reading for the Cancerians. This is your December of 2018 Tarot Scope with Animal Totem. I just want to remind everybody real quickly that the 2019 year ahead videos are available for a limited time through December. It's the 4 quarters of the year. I look at your chart, I look at the 4 quarters of the year, and I look at the animal totems. Today we're going to do your free reading with the Rock and Roll Tarot deck first, which is my own creation, and then we're going to follow it up with a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, also my own creation, available on my website. If you are a Patreon subscriber, you will be able to view the bonus cards. You can find out how on Patreon. There will be a bonus card drawn from this month's deck we're going to use is the Gaia Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your reading for Cancer for, I keep wanting to say October. All day long I've been saying October. Well, you're actually the first person I'm doing today, but I've just been saying October. But it's absolutely December's reading. And I'm not doing it in October either. We're doing it now in November. If you're a Patreon subscriber, you'll be viewing these much earlier than the regular people, and you'll also be able to view them with no Google ads. So if it's something that might interest you, please do check it out. Wow, you got some nice cards here, though, Cancer. Yeah, well, you were the first card out. You are the Queen of Cups. That's you. Whether you're male or female, that's you. You're in the upright position. It's a weird thing. You got the Judgment card next. So that talks about completion of a cycle. You've completed this cycle. You don't have to sing that song anymore. You don't have to stay in this same, it's potentially negative cycle anymore. And you're moving on to another level. But what catches my eye and what I notice about this is that she's looking away from that. It's happening regardless if you're looking at it or not. So it may be something that maybe you're not really quite aware of. You know, it could be a cycle that's completed that you're really just not quite aware of. What is she focused on? She's focused on her cup there. I really wanted to make this a crystal ball. I should have, I think, because it is like a crystal ball. But she's focused on her own dreams and goals and seeing her own visions and things of this nature. So she's in her own bubble there. There's some bubbles. But in doing so, that's the process. That's what's helping this move along. A cycle has been completed basically whether you see it or not. Things are not moving. They may not be readily apparent right now because the Eight of Rods is saying things are not moving as quickly as you would like them to. But I want to say that there are things happening behind the scenes that you're not aware of that are very favorable. Boy, does this look nice down here. You've got the wish card in the spread. So right away, the wish card always just means, you know, your wish is coming true, point blank. It usually is a yes or no question that you may have had in mind as you tuned into this reading. You're like, I wonder if this is going to happen. Well, yeah, you got that wish card, so that's a yes. There's Queen. This Judgment card, I always want to look at that horn too. That horn points right at this Queen of Swords, and then we have Justice there too. So these are tied together. The Queen of Swords, by the way, there's no gender in these general readings, so it could be anybody. It doesn't have to be a female. But this person is potentially an air sign, which is an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. And they're in the upright position. When an air sign shows near Justice, sometimes this can be somebody who is like a lawyer or involved in legal law, lawyers or something like that. So if any of you are looking at some kind of lawsuit or law case or something where you would enlist somebody else here to help you, it says justice will be done. Justice will be done regardless. Maybe this is just another person that's going to benefit from it. It could be a lot of different things. Justice in the upright position always does say justice will be done. So some kind of thing is potentially legal, but sometimes when justice and judgment come together too, both of them, it can be that it's some big karmic thing. And I do feel like that is the case for many of you, that there is some kind of big karmic lesson that has been complete. Even if it's not, again, readily apparent. But you don't have to worry about it. Just know that it's happening. You've got the soulmate and the Empress down here. So this person is a soulmate on whatever level. They could be a love interest. Again, it could be male, female. But I'm feeling stronger like a friendship. like a good friendship, a sisterhood or a brotherhood, you know, like a strong, there's a strong bond there on whatever level there may be. And the Empress is here too. So the Empress is fertility, abundance, can be pregnancy. If any of you are expecting a child or trying to conceive, this could be your wishes coming true. There's a baby coming, and the baby might be an air sign. This came up in another reading. So if the baby is an air sign, that would be, in this, roughly these time frames, that would be probably a Gemini baby. So that would be like May, June. Because if you figure you're 3 months along now, and then plus 6 months, you know, that'd be like a summer baby. Could be. Or this could be the person who's the pregnancy. Or this could be your mother for some. Because this could be your own mother. The Empress being in the upright position is very favorable. You know, the Empress, you got the Nine of Pentacles down there. That's one of the best financial cards as well. It was 555 when I looked up at the timing. Or maybe it was 655. I thought it was 555. But anyways, whatever. Nine of Pentacles is one of the best financial cards in the deck. It means you're financially independent, you're flourishing, you're doing very well. It does seem to be, for many of you, that it would be connected to this justice thing, that you would have some money. But the Empress also can tie into that, especially when it shows up right next to this card. The Empress is a card of major abundance, of harvest, of plentifulness, of having plenty, of being very comfortable. The thing about these two women in these cards is they're both very comfortable. They're both taken care of on a material level. They both have plenty to eat. They're abundant, you know. So being very comfortable, that's a good thing. Now, Two of Cups is here. So if you are looking for love, that is a soulmate card. And it's predominantly a love card, but it can be, you know, a lot of different things too. Did the screen just turn blue, or is it just me? I don't know. I looked up at the viewfinder. It looks kind of blue, but maybe, who knows? Whatever. Whatever. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, there's two of rods, Two of Cups here, soulmate card. You know, it's a lot of times it's a love card. It can be any kind of soulmate, but you know, most people think of a soulmate as the love card. If you're looking, it would say that this person sees you as the Empress. They see you as the ultimate. Because this is the, you know, if you go by traditional sex and gender models, which don't apply in this reading, but just to, you know, illustrate my point, you know, the Empress would be the ideal woman. You know, the Empress would be the beautiful woman, the goddess, you know, embodiment of everything that somebody is looking for in a mate. But again, it doesn't have to be a woman in these general readings. So, but it's so favorable, so that you would find somebody that would be, if you're looking, this could be that person, and they just see you as this Empress energy, and vice versa. You would see that in them, this ideal of what you're seeking or looking for in a mate. Let's go ahead and get this done. Did you hear that, Rocco? What was that? I have to do that again, sorry. Maybe it was just the old house creaking. Anyways, let's look at the animal totem card for our Cancerian friends for the month of December of 2018. Is that one? Oh, it's two cards. I need one card, please. One card. The rabbit. Don't shoot me, 'cause the rabbit done died. Sensitive, artistic, clever, nimble, outsmarting adversaries by staying one step ahead, taking colossal leaps and springing into the future. Heightened libido creates procreation. Yeah, when the Empress and the rabbit show up together very often, that's one of the things a rabbit is, you know, they procreate, they make lots of babies, they multiply quickly. Because, in their case, it's because they're number one predator, you know, they're easy prey. And rabbits did used to be used in determining pregnancy. That's what that "don't shoot me because the rabbit done died." It was an old time thing about, I don't know exactly the whole, but the rabbit died meant you were pregnant, you know. So for many of, there's going to be some pregnancy stuff happening, it does seem. It doesn't have to be giving birth to a child, you know, through your womb. We give birth to many things in our lives. You can relate it to, in astrology, the fifth house. You know, the fifth house is, oh, I forgot to bring up the astrology. You have the full moon now. I want to talk about that before we close out. But the fifth house, it's not only the sign of children, it's a sign of romance, it's a sign of creativity, it's the house of, I should say. So, fifth house is, and the idea of giving birth. You can give birth to a lot of your own creations in a lot of different levels. It doesn't have to be a human baby child, okay? I do want to mention before we close out, it is your full moon. You get one new moon, one full moon every year, and it is your full moon, and it's practically right on the solstice. I mean, in Eastern time, the solstice is occurring on the 21st of December, and then the full moon is 0 degrees of Cancer on the 22nd. So 0 is where that's the solstice, you know, is 0 degrees. So it's a huge time for a new beginning for you guys. Let me turn on my brighter light so I can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to tell you just the amount of hours that span, because it's probably not, it can't even be 24 hours, because it's still at 0 degrees. So let's figure that out. So any kind of rituals or prayers or candle lighting or maybe rituals is a word that people don't like, but anything that you want to do to create magic or manifestation in your life, this would be a great point to do it. Okay, so in Eastern time, Sun goes to Capricorn, that's the solstice point, at 5:23 p.m. And then the following day, it's 12:49 p.m. Well, I guess it is, is that 24 hours or what? No, that's not even 24 hours, yeah. Is it? I'm not sure. But that's, it's like within a day. Let's just put it that way. We don't have to sit here and let's not try to do math while we're in psychic reading mode. Yeah, so it's all happening that couple days there. And it's your full moon. And 0 is always a point of a new beginning. The zodiac goes around the circle for 29 and then it goes back to 0. Okay, everybody, so thanks so much for tuning in. If you would like to order that year ahead, or if you're doing some holiday shopping, I have all sorts of cool stuff on my site, which purchasing all this helps to support the channel. If you're a Patreon subscriber, there's going to be another card drawn. You can go to Patreon and get the link to that video with your paid subscription, and you get all videos, so you can watch your sun rising and moon early, and the bonus cards. I have t-shirts, I have books, I have customized art. There's so much stuff on my website, so please do check it out. I want to thank everybody who has supported me, not only through 2018, but all the years prior. I do appreciate you so much. I want to wish everyone a happy holiday season, a happy full moon in your sign. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate, and we'll be back in the new year for the next reading. Until then.